Hey beauties, good evening to you. Huh. When since Jamaica, or when did rather Jamaica governance, and when I say governance, I'm not talking about the particular ruling party because when we talk about governance, it includes all governing bodies. So whether you're JLP, PNP, you're part of the EOJ, ECJ, whatever you want to call it, and other governing bodies. But when since the governance has gotten so chaka chaka. Jamaica just chaka chaka in its governance, in things being done on a timely, purposeful manner and period. Um, Look at, I have never heard of this in my entire life. Let us use America for example. When they have their elections, we're talking about scores and scores of people that Jamaica cannot even comprehend. You take Jamaica, you can drop Jamaica, and it gets lost in countries, or rather, I should say, like we have parishes, what America has again, states. In states like even California, Florida, you can just lift us up, drop us, and we're lost in the system. Can't find us maybe in some states. And you're telling me we're at the 2nd of March and there is no clear win? They cannot state clearly. All you see is whichever party, has gotten more in terms of the particular parish, municipality, whatever, division, and all of that. But no, you don't see a clear, definitive statement by the ECJ or the EOJ, whichever way you want to call it. The Jamaica Labour Party has won the overall local government elections, or the People's National Party has won the overall local government elections. You have people even asking when Mark Golding will be sworn in, because they're mixing it up with general elections. I cannot even believe that 29% and change of voters came out. Obviously one side probably got hit. Maybe the voters didn't come out because they were so fed up. Based on the figure, you can tell. It happened to one some time ago, so I guess it happened to another this time around, because they're fed up and they probably tell themselves they're not going to vote for the other side. So so don't be fooled by who you think come out. When they talk about 40,000 more, not necessarily. I think a lot of the older ones just decided to come out because they're tired, and some of the, maybe of the particular ruling party just decided, I can't bother with this madness that is happening. 29.6% of the people came out. Beautiful people. And we still cannot hear a clear statement from the EOJ, not from either of the two party leaders, not from members of parliament, not from, politicians, not from people who are swayed towards one particular political side or have some political affiliation, but from the governing body to say this is a situation overall, because we understand, we hear the breakdowns, but overall it's either JLP or PNP that has won the local government election. The country are run chaka chaka. The country, I cannot believe that this is really happening, and we are tolerating it. And the only thing that is happening is that people are just what they're causing is infighting. Like people are fighting. No, it's you, I won. No, it's you on. I won. You. That is what is happening with people. So when you scroll TikTok, especially, you're seeing people who are supporting the People's National Party, they won. The people who are supporting JLP Party, they're saying they won. That is all that is happening. We're fighting each other. And remember, my beautiful Jamaicans, whether you're PNP or JLP, or JLP, their model is basically similar. You may have a tweaking here. They say one favors the poor more and the other favors the rich more, but they're basically one. Remember, this thing was started out of nepotism. Two cousins come together. One started theirs. The second cousin that started it became the first prime minister under the Jamaica Labour Party. Reigned for 2 terms, and then the other took over for 2 terms, and then I think the Jamaica Labour Party came in again, and for 18 and a half years thereafter, the PNP, and then Jamaica Labour Party, 2 terms. Again, Well, they came in before in 2008 when Bruce Golding took over for 4.5 years. One of the best times that Jamaica had seen, and even under the governance of Mama P. I'm wondering where are the Mama P's, where are the Bruce Goldings, where are the Mama P's and where are the Bruce Goldings? I can hardly believe that this is really happening in Jamaica, and Jamaicans are not getting it, they're not seeing it, that this is really sinister. It is wrong. It speaks to integrity, it speaks to accountability, it speaks to us accepting, when they realize that we're accepting this and all we're doing is infighting with people. The PNP people are cursing out the GLP and the GLP people are cursing out the PNP. That's all that they're doing, creating more faction and dissension among us as a people, as opposed to, look here, we want solid leadership. We want solid leadership. We don't want this anymore. Jamaican people, I don't think you're realizing what is happening. This is a chakka thing going on. Chakka completely. Chakka governance. Chakka behavior from all the governing bodies. This is impossible. It doesn't matter what you are saying or the other people are saying. It is what the final... I cannot believe that this is happening, you know. I can hardly believe that this is happening. And it's almost as though they're determined, they don't care. They're still not coming out and make a definitive statement. So my question to you is it that, because you know you have the preliminary count, then you have the final recount. If there's an issue in terms of maybe, or they say if maybe it's 10 above, or 10 or less, sorry, then it goes to magisterial, recount. It seems as if it probably has passed that. Is it that it has gotten hearing in the eyes of the relevant bodies of the Privy Council, similar to Vibes Cartel? Is it case number 2 waiting to be heard by the Privy Council? It must have gone to the Privy Council. That's the only thing that I can think of. It seems as if our issue has gone to the Privy Council, and like Vibes Cartel, we have to wait on the deliberations and until they can say, all right, it's a Jamaica Labour Party who has gotten it, or the People's National Party has gotten it overall. I'm convinced that it is in the hands of the Privy Council, because what am I to say? You mean to tell me how many days? Almost a week. Another day will make it, well, 2 more days will make it a week. 1 week on local government elections, in which you had one of the lowest voter turnout, 29.6%. And you still cannot definitively state that this particular green house win or orange house has won. The two sides are claiming victory. No, sir. No, sir. This is crazy. This is absolute madness. And I'm hoping when the general election comes, I hope there's no tie. I don't want no tie. Me no want a tie, no tie. I don't believe in the landslides. Landslides pose problems. It gets to people's heads. I like when you have strong oppositions. I don't like landslides, but I don't want, maybe it doesn't need to be too close. We need a little gap in a sense so that we can see a clear win. No, like the tying thing is creating too much mayhem. It is crazy. It is, I don't even know what to say, to be honest with you. Literally don't even know what to say. And you have to be depending on popular vote. You have to be depending on this. Then you hear all kinds of, I don't even know what to say. So my take on it is that it is at the Privy Council. It must be at the Privy Council. It must be at the Privy Council. That's the only thing, because you mean to tell me almost a week later and we still cannot get a definitive answer from the EOJ? It's just people are talking because of whatever is posited, so they're claiming victory for themselves. So who is presently the mayor for wherever, and who is presently, I don't even know how to even ask it, because you have to wait until people are sworn in even. No, sir. I can't believe that Jamaica gone chakka. A chai, chakka, chai. That's a Satan lie. No, sir. No. Guys, follow me on TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel.